Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's the day we finally get to go over our Pubg Pcs4 Pick'em Challenge top picks. Now, keep in mind, the PCS Challenge isn't even close to being over. Some of the teams are still playing their Week 2 matches, and they still have Week 3 to go. So today's votes are going to be based off of all the stats that we have up to Week 1 and for the teams that played Week 2. Unfortunately, the voting deadlines ends in 5 days, which means we're not going to have enough time to watch all of the Week 3 matches play out before you're able to get your votes in. Now, I already did a full video. I'll link it in the top corner of your screen or in the description below, going over the entire PCS challenge and what it means, what each of the different challenges are, and what you can all win here, like in the esports shop. So we're not going to spend time on those details. Please go check that video out if you're unsure of what we're talking about today. Today's video purpose is to go over the Pick'em Challenge specifically and give you guys my top predictions for each region on which team I think is going to win and for the Team Faceoff Challenge. Now, we'll start here with the Team Faceoff Challenge because this is the first free way that you can vote with the PCS Esports Pick'em Challenge. Team Faceoff is going to be pretty simple. We're going to go through each region, APAC, Asia, Europe, and Americas. We'll go straight down the row and we'll compare which team we think would beat out the other team at the end of the season. Now, in order to give you guys my predictions, I went through all the different teams. I drilled down their number of games, their wins, their win percentage, and their overall kill count to give you what I think is my best guess at which teams are going to come out on top. All right, for the first one, I think this is kind of like a no-brainer, even though most people voted for team number 1. Most of the percentage here says team number 1. I think that's incredibly incorrect because Team Fury is actually number 2 in APAC overall. They have 4 wins and 144 kills. Team number 1 only has 1 win, and they're way out there in 10th place. So this is a no-brainer for me. I'm going Fury. Now, again, this one here, the Expendables versus Burium United Esports, is also a no-brainer. United Esports is number 1 in their region right now with 5 wins and 118 kills, and the Expendables is way down in an 11th place. So again, no-brainer here. Okay, next up we have Archangel Predator versus Victim Rise. Archangel is actually in 3rd place overall with 3 wins and 98 kills. Victim Rise is in 11th place with only 64 kills and 1 win. And overall, they placed 13th and 15th between Week 1 and Week 2. So here, I'm also going to be going for Archangel. Now, this one is probably the only one that I'll say is really iffy. Sharper versus Game Home Esports. And Sharper is actually in 4th place right now with 2 wins and 82 kills. So as of right now, they are doing better than Game Home. However, Game Home has 112 kills, although 0 wins. And what it means when a team has that many kills is these guys know what the heck they're doing. So the potential is there for this team. But overall, they placed 9th and 11th for Week 1 and Week 2 with 0 wins. So I think I'm still going to have to go Sharper on this one. And you can see now that we've placed our votes for APAC, it'll tell us our maximum EP that will win based on all of these picks if we picked correctly. Now, it also says the estimated EP is subject to change based on voting percentages. What that means is if more people vote for Sharper than Game Home, we might actually get less points than what's estimated here. So if like 80% of people vote for Sharper and only 20% vote for Game Home, then we might even get less than 2,800. So keep that in mind. Okay, moving on to Asia. We got 4AM and GPS. Now, GPS is currently in 2nd place with 2 wins and 76 kills. 4AM is really close with 73 kills. And they placed 10th place on Week 1, but 2nd place on Week 2, but they still have 0 wins. So this one is a really close one. I think a lot of people just voted 4AM because of the name 4AM. But if we actually look at the stats, right now, GPS looks like they're going to come out on top. Next up, we have 17 Gaming and A Freak of Freaks. Now, 17 Gaming is in 9th place and Freaka is in 11th. So their placement is near as makes no difference. So let's look at kills. 17 has 56 kills. Freaka has 53 kills. And then their placements are 11 and 3 for 17 and 12 and 8 for Afrika. So honestly, I think these are so dang close. It's anyone's call. I know that Afrika is an incredible team, and we've seen what they've done during previous tournaments. I'm going to go with Afrika on this one, but really it could go either way. All right, next up we have MCG and Gen G. MCG is in 3rd place overall with 1 win and 56 kills. Gen G is 0 wins, 22 kills, and the placements have been 14 and 9th. So for this particular matchup, it looks to be an easy choice, MCG. Now moving on to Global Esports versus Interforce. Interforce is actually doing pretty darn good. They're in 6th place overall, 1 win, 43 kills, and they placed 16th place in week 2 so far. So they went 6th place and then 16th place. Global has had 0 wins, only 18 kills, but they placed 16th place on week 1 and 1st place on week 2. So they could be having a turnaround moment here. And remember, they still are playing their week 2 game. So I think this is another one of those, it could go either way. If you have a preference on which team you want, vote for it. If not, you're pretty much flipping a coin. All right, so moving on to EU, we got Digital Athletics and Big Boss. So Digital Athletics is in 7th place with 1 win and 41 kills. Big Boss is in 6th place, 1 win, 46 kills. This one can for sure go either way. I'm going to vote Digital Athletics just because I know that they are a proven team. I don't know much about BBL, so we're going Digital here. Next up is Heroic versus Na'Vi. Now, Na'Vi is in 2nd place overall with 2 wins and 63 kills. Heroic, 0 wins, last 11th place with 46 kills. This is a no-brainer for me. Now, Team Liquid and FaZe, you got 2 big names here, so I know that's going to be pulling the votes either way. You're going to have a lot of FaZe, fanboys voting for them no matter what, and then Team Liquid fanboys voting for them no matter what. But if we look at the stats, Liquid is in 4th place, 1 win, 61 kills. FaZe is in 11th place, which is basically last, 0 wins, 47 kills, and they've only placed 10th and 12th place on week 1 and week 2. I'm going based on stats. It's Liquid for me. All right, Virtus Pro versus NCE. Honestly, I got to give it to Virtus here. They're in 1st place overall with 2 wins and 94 kills. ENCE is in 8th place with 1 win and only 29 kills. Okay, moving on to NA. TSM versus Sonics. Now, Sonics is in 1st place right now. They are absolutely killing it. They have 3 wins and 120 kills. TSM has 1 win, 84 kills, but they're at the bottom of the leaderboard right now. I got to give it to Sonic here. All right, now we got Oath and Dig. Now, these are pretty close. So, Dig is in 2nd place with 3 wins and 93 kills. Oath is in 4th place with 2 wins and 67 kills. I would say these are going to be 2 close matchups. It could really go either way. But again, I'm going to vote based on the stats that I have now, and I'm going with Dig. All right, Space Station Gaming versus EU. So Space Station right now is in 8th place with 1 win and 73 kills. EU also has 1 win, but is in 11th place with only 49 kills. So significantly less kills. And they place 14th on week 1 and 6th on week 2. Here, it's pretty tricky to call. I'm still going to go with Space. Okay, and last up is Latin versus Trog. Both are in 11th place. Both have 0 wins. Latin has 43 kills. They placed 16th and 13th. Trog is 80 kills and have placed 9th and 3rd for week 1 and week 2. This one, to me, seems like a no-brainer. I'm going Trog. All right, so that's all of our team face-off votes, all the free votes that we could get in. And if we win all of our picks correctly, we'll get around 60,000 EP. All right, guys, now let's take a look at the paid-for Pick'em Challenge using the coupons that you got when you purchased any of the esports skins in the store. Now, just as a reminder, the stuff that we're voting on today is based on the data that we have today. If you wait until teams play all of their week 2 matches, you will have a little bit better idea of which team you think should win. But we're going to do our best with what we have today. All right, so with that out the way, let's go ahead and break down our votes. So I have 5 total coupons to vote for, which means I can put 1 in each region and 1 additional in another region. Or if I'm really confident in one region, I can put, say, 1 coupon for Sonics. And let's say APAC, I'm really not sure who I want to vote for. I could put maybe 3 in APAC to better my chances at winning, because it really depends on how many coupons you have and how many esport points you need based on what item you want to unlock. So I'll do my best to give you, let's say, a top 3 for each region, so that if you have extra coupons and you want to put them all on one region, you can do so. So for APAC, here's my picks in a top 3 order. I would go with Burium as my first pick, Fury as my second pick, and Archangel as my third pick. All these numbers here below are representative of what people have already voted for. A lot of people do vote just based on favorites, so don't let that sway you. Like Day Trade Gaming, for instance, is all the way in 7th place with only 1 win, but they do have 102 kills. So definitely a lot of potential there, but just based on the stats they have now, it's not concrete enough to say that they're for sure going to take the W home in the regional competition. For Asia, we got Pubg Esports, GPS, and MCG. That's my top 1, 2, 3 picks there. For EU, we've got Virtus Pro, we got Navi, Exhale, and Team Liquid as a sleeper pick, because we all know Team Liquid's a great team. They do have 1 win under their belt and 61 kills, compared to Exhale down here, who is in 3rd place, has 2 wins, but only 47 kills. So it's very, very possible Team Liquid could get their stuff together in the rest of week 2 and week 3 and just, dominate over Exhale. That's why I said sleeper pick there. Now for NA, the competition is a little bit thinner. Sonics is almost for sure going to be taking home the W, but as you know, in PUBG, anything can happen. So a top 3 would be Sonics, Dig, and then Dodge here. Those are my 1, 2, 3 picks. And a sleeper pick for NA would be TSM, because they do have 1 win under their belt. They placed 1st place on week 2 and have 84 kills, which is 3rd place in kill rating. So they are also a great choice. And all right, guys, that wraps it up for today's video. I wish you the best of luck. Hope you get as many esport points as possible to get whatever cool skins you've been dying to get in the esports shop. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to leave a thumbs up before you head out. Share this video with a buddy. Subscribe if you are new here, and also check out all of our other PUBG Season 12 content. We're uploading almost daily for you guys. Recently, we went over all of your thoughts and comments on what you think a PUBG revive system should look like. We recently reviewed the leaked images for PUBG's new 8x8 map Tego, codenamed Tiger. And then next week, we're going to be getting our first look at PUBG's new Mysteries Unsolved video series. So more to come on that. Thank you guys very much again for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take care. Peace.